Hello everyone, we're live. I'm so sorry I'm late. So, what happened? I was setting up, I was on time, I was early even. That's not as surprising as it might sound. I'm that person who's usually early for everything. I'm just bad at stream. So yes, I was setting up, then my webcam died, and then my entire computer just shut itself. So that was fun. I'm very scared. I don't know what to make of this. My webcam is still dead. I can't get it to work. Yep, enjoy food. I'm just gonna rant about this for a second because I'm worried. It really seemed like a video card error. So I think my video card from like... Shit, when was it? When did I get that computer? It was like 2011 or 2012 or something? I think that might finally be dying. And I don't know what to do about that, but we seem to be back now, except for the webcam, which probably just died. Like, it's gone. I can't bring that back. I'm gonna try to bring it back, but I can't bring that back. Let's just remove all of these and see if... Actually, have your game files open? No, not yet. I'm still... Like, I did have them open, and then my computer shut itself. But yeah, exciting start to today. Welcome. How's everyone else while I try to see if I can save the webcam at all? Add... Is it a media source? No. I'm at work. Create new. I got it back! I am a god. Okay, well. This has been fun. Let's just... The reboot didn't fix it, no help. Face, hello, hello! Oh, okay. Well, I don't have to replace anything, so that's a good start for today, I feel. Also, nice nail polish. Thank you. It looks good from a distance. It does not look good up close because it's like 3 years old. Face is on the wrong side. I'm fixing that now. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. Transform. Okay. It won't. I just have to scoot. There we go. We're good. Egg, hello! And I know I have to make myself pretty small so I don't overlap any of the character sprites. I remember that. Okay, let's fix the hair. It just bothers me. I'm sorry. I have a very low tolerance for change. Imagine me as one of those really anxious little dogs. Aww. Okay. Well, I'm closing my browser window. I want nothing else to go wrong. I can finally make hand gestures again and you'll see them. Feels good. Feels good, man. Man, I was gonna break out the pop filter and really just get everything done and dusted today, but apparently not. Like, I'm glad I didn't. That would have been one more thing to go wrong. Let me just open the game files. Oh, Explorer's not happy. Explorer is not happy. It's a cute dating sim which supposedly gets less cute at some point. Okay, Steam. Right-click that. Properties. Local files. Browse. And let's set up a window capture so I can make sure that I am showing you all this. Doki Doki Lit Club. Sure. So it's a little janky, but it's still good. It's still good. I'll just put those in the background over there. We'll close that. Is Explorer ever happy? There's like chunks of it missing. It's not good. Whatever my computer is going through is certainly something. It's just like occasionally creepy in-game poetry. We get to write poetry by picking random words. It's fun though. Okay. Oh, and there's a cat. Hey, sweetie. You get to go to the vet later. And you're going to be real mad at me. I will betray you. Okay. We're good. Let's do this. Load game. Looks like this is the one. How is cat poop? Not great, which is why I'm taking a vet. How many fucking saves do I have? It's really dark, like black, to the point where, like, I googled it, and of course Google was like, she's dying, so I'm just... Let's go to the vet. Let's just make an expert deal with this. I can't deal with cats being bad at this point. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this is our latest save. Cat cancer, thanks Google. Yep, either that or internal bleeding. Like, she seems fine though. But like, I'm hoping she's just fine and it's just the laxative that she's on being weird. But there is a possibility it's like A, cancer, of course, or cheerful start to the stream, by the way, or inflammatory bowel disease, which is different from IBS. Which is like, that can be managed. So if it has to be something bad, I'm hoping it's that. We'll see. Anyway, let's just go down the list of showing everyone our poem, I guess. Do I remember any of the voices for this? Absolutely not. Anything that's not fatal can be managed. Fingers crossed that it's like maybe a stress response to boy cat being everywhere. Or that maybe like she is stressed and like she has to stay in my room, which is about the size of a shoebox, so I guess she's getting pretty bored. And I did take her for a walk the other day and she ate some grass, so maybe it's that. But like, we'll see. I'll keep you all updated. You know, I'll be posting about cat poop on Tumblr in the future. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Is her new boredom hobby going to be freaking you out? Absolutely. Like, her appetite has gone up, and I think it's just because she's put on weight after all of the hell she went through and all the weight she lost there. So she's eating more. And like, that on its own was not enough to freak me out, but combined with the poop, I'm like, hypothyroidism and cancer! At this point, it's a part of your brand. Oh god. I'm the best at marketing. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. I remember we, like, rejected her last time. Like, she didn't ask us out or anything, but we walked home with, purple hair girl instead of Sayori, and she's feeling pretty despondent about it. Homestuck, Twitch, and cat poop? Can I not escape the Homestuck? I can't! It's been so long since I've done anything for Homestuck, and yet it rises again. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. That's it! She was the lesbian. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. I mean, you really should call us out there, Sayori. That's like... that's fair. I mean, it's right there in the name. That's true. We are stuck in a home. How could you escape the Homestuck when it is already here? I must admit, it does warm my heart. Seeing that we're all still trapped in this hell together. It might be the hellfire warming my heart, we're not sure, but... either way, it's comforting. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Oh no, be careful what you wish for, kiddo! That makes me... really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well... of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ashkatom. I remembered that that happened, but whenever it comes up in dialogue, it's so funny. I have a very low bar for humor. Homestuck will be the only thing remaining from the internet for aliens to find, and frankly, I'm looking forward to that. They're going to get into it, and they're going to be mad they missed the fandom. I still fondly recall when a friend of mine who had been into Homestuck way back in the early days, but wandered off, asked near the end if it was worth getting back into it. And I was like, ellipsis. And he went, okay, that's all the answer I need, thanks. Oh dear. Yeah, it's complicated. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Condescending, but thanks. Sometimes people ask me what Homestuck is about, and the answer is about as difficult as explaining what Utena is about. I feel that. Shout out to Sayori for having the most realistic haircut. What was unrealistic about Yuri's? Like, I remember there being something weird, but I don't remember what. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. You're either gonna die, or you're going to lie in wait and murder someone else. And I'm okay with either possibility. I'll let this happen. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Will you? Will you? Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, if somebody's like actually humming, that is the least cheerful thing ever. Nobody naturally hums. It's always a mask. Nobody's cheerful at that point. Nutski, who's going to absolutely hate our poem and us. Yeah, no thanks. Like, this haircut... I could see hair being styled into this cut. Although I don't know, like... Okay, so we've got two sections there. Top one is in the ponytail, bottom one is the one hanging down. I see what's happening there. Not sure what's going on with these crimp bits. The bangs, like, there's a lot of hair there for how high on the hairline it is. And then you've got the Degaza and bobby pins, which just make no sense. I hum all the time. Stop hum-shaming me. Okay, I'm sorry. Clearly not part of my experience. I hum a lot too, because I'm sometimes too embarrassed to actually sing in public. Okay, that might be where my perception's coming through, because, like, I don't sing in public. I don't sing, like, unless it's in the privacy of my own home with nobody else home, and even then, it's only to bits of lines. It's not full-on singing. I am ashamed of my singing voice, and I live in that shame, so I don't get you people. You didn't even... Next! I used to be in a chorus, it was a lot of fun. I've heard that it's a lot of fun, I just don't ever want to inflict my singing upon other people. Hi, Ashtasaka. But you sound so good. What? When have you heard me singing? See, Mugetsuneko is Phoenix, my old housemate. She used to live with me, and I still am surprised that she's heard me singing. Man, the girls are bitchy today. It's been like 3 days, and we still haven't gotten a date with any of them. I serenade my coworkers with Queen. I mean, Queen's an exception. When you cook dinner sometimes? Okay. Sometimes I'd take my phone out for music when I was cooking dinner, but I never expected anybody to hear me! I thought you were wearing headphones, Fee! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well... being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Oh my god. I didn't know I got that loud. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. All of the laughs are just so fake, it's impossible to voice act them. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Now I remember this poem was an absolute banger, like Yuri went nuts over it. So I'm curious to see what Monika says, because she wanted us to be ourselves and not have something so tailored to Yuri. Your style's gotten so refined, Ashkatom. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? And her eyebrows look so worried. Also, like, I'm sorry, I went really silent there, and that's because I was scrutinizing her hair to see how possible it was, and I'm like, it's a long pony, it's possible. Bangs are still a bit odd, but anime. And then I realized her neck is like 2 meters long. In terms of head and shoulder distance, I can't with these. Do you think we'll ever get to date someone in this game? You know, I genuinely doubt it. Something's gonna go wrong, and I'm waiting for it to go wrong. I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. Never analyze anime body proportions, it'll drive you insane. It's true. Maybe that's the true horror of Doki Doki Literature Club. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. Everyone just hets more and more off model. Okay, I know that was a typo, but I love that typo. You must really like her. That's... I'm just going to do that like every time that laugh comes up now. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Dating sim horror idea. The protagonist has a power. Whenever they meet someone new, they know exactly what kind of freaky shit they're into. I think that was just Watch Dogs 2. I remember that in Watch Dogs 2. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure that she doesn't spend all of her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Definitely just in it for the reading. That's why I joined a literature club. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. Literally. So, if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. He's in it for the articles, if you know what I mean. They're just a bandage. Monika, stop calling out high school me like this. Extremely rude. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. I don't want to kink shame folks on the whole, but I've seen things. We're all over the internet, I've read things. Let me one up y'all! I've written things, it's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done to the internet. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Okay. Now, I remember we had the save me to load me poem last time, and we did try saving and loading, and that didn't do anything, but I'm hoping we get, like, just a little bit more weirdness. Please, Team Salvato. It's been so long. I crave it. Oh. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything, capital letters. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky. Can you use adrift like that? Just some constructive critique. Victims of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. Does this poem have any content? But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. This poem is like a dry quill, expressionless? Wow! Burns! And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Alright, we gotta get into the post-poem discussion here, because I did not get that at all. Come on, Ashkatom. What do you think?
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it. I don't think she did either.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
Would it though? That doesn't I don't quite get the follow-on of logic there. You know, there's one thing I noticed. Yes, come on, Ash, bring the critique. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
No. No, don't call me out like this. I am once again tossing up the antidepressants versus writing question, because whatever my brain chemistry has going on, it doesn't want to write when I'm on antidepressants, but antidepressants are really useful, so I'm just... Don't call me out with your shallow questioning game. Has he met poetry? I'm sure there's, like, one happy poem somewhere.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
Like, TBH, I get it. Do elaborate, Day, I'm curious. Asking questions and finding out information is fun. I mean, there is that, but I really doubt it would go so far as to, like, the whole world loses all meaning. That seems a bit dramatic. You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier.
Just... stop calling me out. I'll share writing eventually.
Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Right, Sayori's gone home. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
You're in a dating sim, Monica. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Okay, we get it. Just make it happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency.
Yuri genre savvy? Definitely the best one to romance first.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. We were never lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. He's showing so much consideration for her emotions, like... How is he such a sad boy, but still showing this much consideration? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so...
Nice conversational dodge.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing.
Yeah, he's the most random collection of actual good humanness and sad boy TM, right?
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Definitely that ends up being a date with her if we take her route, I'm betting.
Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless.
Wow! Forgot just how strong her self-esteem issues were.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Wow! Ellipsis is right, Natsuki, like, ouch.